Hi guys, it's me Nina, and today I'm going to do the Guilty Reader book tag. So let's just go on with the questions. Number 1 is, have you ever regifted a book that you have been given? I don't think so, but I mean, it's possible. I do get rid of a lot of my books, and I like to give them to friends rather than just no one, but I don't know if I've given one as like a regift. 2, have you ever said you read a book when you haven't? Nope. I don't know why someone would do that. Maybe they'll, like, if they're put on the spot and peer pressure or something and everybody's read this book but they haven't. But I've never personally said that. Number 3, have you ever borrowed a book and not returned it? No. I don't trust lending out books. So if somebody trusts me enough to give me their book, I for sure I'm gonna return it. So I've never just kept their book. I hate when people do that. Number 4, have you ever read a series out of order? I don't think so. I think I could have possibly read a book and not known it was part of a series, but then not read the rest of the series. I just read that one book out of the series. I think I've done that, but I've never decided to read one book and then realize it's a series and read the rest if it was like in the middle of the series. Do you understand what I'm saying? Next is, have you ever spoiled a book for someone? Most definitely. Sometimes, like, I know they're not gonna read the book, so I'll just rant about it and tell them everything. But I'm sure I've accidentally spoiled a book for someone before, so yeah. Have you ever dog-eared a book? I've never dog-eared my personal books. I know, like, in school books, I've dog-eared them before, and yeah, that's probably it. I don't think I've ever done it to my personal books. So yeah, I am more of a fan of a bookmark. I don't like crinkled up pages. Next is, have you ever told someone you don't own a book when you do? Yes, I'm very guilty of this. I do not like lending out my books. I don't trust people touching my stuff, especially my books. I don't trust that they'll give it back in the same condition. I don't trust that they'll ever give it back, and I don't trust that they won't ruin it or lose it somehow. So I want it back like immediately. If it takes them like 4 months to read a book, like, no. So I have had certain people ask me if I owned a book and if they could borrow it. And I either said, oh, no, I got this from the library, or, oh, no, I'm borrowing this from my friend, so I can't just give it to you, or just totally flat out said, I don't have that book, because if they ask to borrow it, I have a problem with saying no, because then it just makes me feel bad and makes me look rude. So, yeah, I've definitely done that. Next is, have you ever told someone you haven't read a book when you have? I don't think so, unless it was an accident and I just forgot that I read that book because it was so long ago and not memorable, but I've never purposely done that. Have you ever skipped a chapter or a section of a book? I've probably skipped like a paragraph. Like, sometimes I'll just skim read, so if the book's really boring, I'll skip a paragraph or a few sentences or something, but I've never skipped, like, an entire chapter or, like, an entire good section, just, like, paragraph at most, you know? And next, have you ever badmouthed a book that you actually liked? I would say so. I mean, there's definitely books that I've enjoyed, but that has problems with the book that I've addressed or said I didn't like this part of the book, but I did enjoy the book as a whole. I don't know if I necessarily consider it like bad mouthing. It's just there's issues in the book that I didn't like, but overall the book was good. Does that make sense? I was tagged by Santina Loves to Read, and if you guys want to do this tag, I would love to see other people do it. It would be awesome. And so, yeah, I'll tag anybody that I can think of down below. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy. Bye.